I won't runner up, I finished last.
Kind of service you get down here. Brew on the go.
Brewing buddy.
Cheers, Vinny boy.
You're welcome, my man.
Hey, pal, come to watch trial. Cheers, mate. So, another different one today, actually. You'll notice the helmet isn't a trials helmet. So yeah, not riding this weekend, but I'm gonna go out on the mountain bike and ride down, or hopefully ride down to the trials venue, which is not far from me, down at Houghton Lodge to watch the Barnsley club.
Calling. Please wait.
Hey, pal, come to watch trial. Cheers, mate. So, just driving in, riding in, even. For those that have not been to Houghton Lodge before, it's a mega practice venue. 20 quid, open every weekend. I think it's open, or is it something? It's open in a midweek as well. Look on Facebook, I think it's under Houghton Lodge Trials or something. I'll put link in description below. So they have all sorts here. They've got a big camping area that you can see behind. So if there's ever any trials on, or you just want weekend away trials practicing, should we say, you can't just stop on campsite. And I believe that's only 20 quid as well, I want to say. It's not expensive. You get quite a few fishermen and stuff down here as well. So yes, this is Houghton. You can't really see, I'll try and spin camera around, but it kind of goes all the way from over the practice grounds all the way along, right into the bottom corner. So this isn't a plug, well it is a plug, we're nearly on camera there. Yeah, so this isn't paid promotion, by the way. I think it's just important that you do support local practice grounds. Guys that run it down here are good guys, they always help you out. We've got a little Facebook group, no, not a group, messenger thing with everybody on, that we all chat crap about, and general trials information and stuff. So if I'm panting, I apologise. Let's see who's out and about. Looks like there's a few here.
Defenders.
Kind of service you get down here. Brew on the go.
Brewing buddy.
Cheers, Vinny boy.
You're welcome, my man.
Come on, Paul. How we doing?
Because he's murdered me again. 3 pies on one section.
We both set it out yesterday, and obviously we've had a hell of a lot of rain through tonight. It was just doable yesterday in places when we tried bits and bobs of what looked hard, and it was just doable. And then obviously last night we had a hell of a downpour. We spent an hour and a half this morning trying to rearrange flags, but we tried to look after whites more than the harder riders who can cope with it. So I think we've got it best we can, but even myself, I've got.
What's your excuses, Paul, today?
Shit, I wasn't going to come. I shouldn't have come.
New Grandad, and he's shit, isn't it?
Looking forward to seeing grandson later. And give him this fucker because I'm not riding it no more.
Here comes Grandad.
Grandad.
Crazy made a good point earlier. He was saying that they set these sections out last night, and because it rained, my bike it went. Yeah, because they set sections out last night, it's rained overnight, so they've had to adapt some of the sections to make it that little bit easier. So again, that's something that I won't be put off by, because clubs will amend sections. So what I'm trying to say is, if you have a mass downpour one evening, don't feel like that's going to put you off from entering trial next day, because most of the clubs will actually, they'll change sections to make it, you know, rideable in all weathers type thing. Yeah, this guy here, I think he's riding easy route. So this will show people what an easy route looks like, beginner's route. It's hard to see that, but basically all harder riders and stuff, they're coming down the hills. So they're coming in like kind of down these hills here. The easy ones, I've kept them all the way along top, just up and down bankings, just to make it that little bit, you know, easier, so they're not going up and down hills. Most people who can ride a trials bike can ride a white route, 100%. Here we are, Mr. Potter. No pressure here, John. No pressure. Nice. Bit of showmanship. George was just saying then that obviously sometimes when conditions are like this, it's just so tricky to try and figure out exactly where you want to go, and even sometimes when you end up, you know, your wheels being exactly where you want them, there's still potential for them to slip. What's one bit of advice, George, you'd give to some, like a beginner, in, you know, when weather conditions are like this? What, if there were one thing you'd tell someone, what would it be?
One bit of advice for easy. It's probably two things. It's all about body positioning and how you use the bike under conditions. So on set rocks and stuff where you know you're going to be slipping, you've really got to be nice and gentle with it rather than hitting on it and hitting hard. And just kind of observe every section as you go along. Take every section as it comes and just see how you go from there. Really, it's nice.
Would something that I struggle with is that when I go from section to section as a trial develops, I don't really look at a section after. Once I've ridden it once, first lap, I'll just ride it again. Second lap is, would you be looking at the section differently every time you come round?
What I've done from a young age, I don't just look at every lap or I go through first section and think about going to end at lap. I take every section as it comes, I judge every section, and you know then you did every section 100%, which at the end of the trial then generates a better score all the way through. So
and how many have you dropped today?
Clean so far.
Solid for him, innit, this, like? Nice. So just with Andy here, just observing, doing his observing duties. I've just been speaking to him, saying that this is his first ever trial he's done. So obviously you're riding white route. How would you say it is from what you've been practicing to then what a trial's like?
I've sort of really just jumped into it. My mate, I bought a trials bike, my mate's like, oh, just get down and just sort of ride it. So like, I didn't really know what to expect, if I'm honest. He says like Barnsley Trials Club, like the beginner's route's pretty good. And to be honest, it's alright. There's still some bits that I find tricky and whatever, just through lack of skill and balance and stuff like that.
And I think that's the thing, I know when I first started, is that when you practice, what you think you're practicing for in a trial is nothing like what a trial ends up. It's actually easier, or should I say less, maybe not easier, but less dangerous. So when you go practicing, you see logs, you see rocks, you see bankings, and you think, I'm going to go up and down there. And then when you get to a trial, you actually realise that it's more just about grip, isn't it? Finding grip and lines and whatever else.
Yeah, it's good fun though, and it's just that technical aspect of it that, you know, you can't replicate necessarily them tight turns, or there might be things that you miss out when you're trying to practice and stuff like that.
And how have you found just the navigation through the sections? I know sometimes beginners find that hard. Like.
First time round, on a couple of sections, I missed a couple of flags. You've walked it, and then the problem is in my head, I look at it and go, yeah, and then it's gone, and I'm like, and I sort of forget. But third time round and that, once you've done the map a few times, you sort of know where you're going.
And as daft as it sounds, that's true that I still do that now, miss flags and whatever, not concentrating. But once it's been rid a few times, you just literally follow the flags, but you follow the markings on floor because it gets worn in. So yeah, so top man Andy, thanks mate. Hopefully I'll see you soon another one.
Yeah, take care.
So just waiting in a queue, just with Rob here on they seem to be getting more and more popular, these things. So electric motion, I think a couple other brands have started to, I don't know if they've mass produced them yet, but I know they are starting to do prototypes and stuff. So Rob, obviously I presume you've rid, you know, the normal petrol engine bikes before.
Yeah.
What's the difference, you say, between that and...
Well, I mean, I bought one because I couldn't kick one of them up because my knee's that bad. That's why I bought one, and I was sort of forced into it and sort of mixed sort of mind on it, but it's mint.
Is it?
Yeah, it's mint. I struggle with slippy banks with it a bit, but it is.
And why is that? Just because it's just, is it a bit more on off?
Yeah, there's a lot of torque.
Is there?
Nice to ride, nice easy thing to ride, and as good as anything else. It's great not having to clean air filters and things like that.
And what about like battery life? Will that ever be in your head when you're practicing or when you're at a trial?
No,
not at all.
No. I'm on my third lap. It's got 75% left in it.
Really?
I'm on my third lap. Yeah, no worries at all.
Mental.
We like a club trial like this. I wouldn't have bought one if I hadn't got a clutch and wouldn't have done a club trial. I wouldn't have bothered with it.
And so, how does the clutch work? Is it just like is it just the same? So it's just the same.
But that's
mental, that. So would you ever go back? Would you ever see yourself going back to petrol?
No.
That's good. That right.
I mean, and it's not. I've not done it for a green. You know, it's not because it's electric.
Yeah.
I've basically been forced into it. I've had to buy it to keep riding.
And how long have you been riding? How many years? I can mute this eye if you want.
57 years.
57.
Yeah. I'm
so you know what?
Coming up 61.
61. So 50 odd years.
I'm 60 now. I'm 61 in February.
So it just shows you that, like I say, I mean, I've said this before, but trials is open to any ability, any age, and you know what? I can guarantee you'll be better than me. So it just shows you that, like, so these electric things are probably our future.
I keep getting whipped by a 12-year-old.
Yeah. Don't we all? Right, I'll film him in this section, so I'll put him under a bit of pressure here while he's riding.
No pressure there.
Cheers, mate. How weird is that? No noise. Just shows you, doesn't it? So, and he's not even riding easy section there, he's riding like a clubman section. So one thing I did notice, which is weird hearing, when he went up this step here, it's quite a sharp edge on this rock, and you can hear like the rim or the tyre smashing against rock, which sounds a bit, I don't know, but obviously it happens on every bike. It's not because he's riding an electric bike, it happens on every bike, you just don't hear it. So, and then you've got a big 4-stroke noise in background. So yeah, fair play to him. Cracking bit of kit is that. 1 minute, I just missed it off camera there. I just said to Cressy, how are you doing? And his exact words were,
thought I'd done shit, but I've been with none of them. They look fucking brilliant.
You know what? I brought wrong glasses today. These are sunglasses, and I can't see fuck all.
You know what? I'm not making an excuse for Paulie, but I was talking to him earlier. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
why has he got sunglasses on?
I've left me proper glasses at home, but that's no excuse. Conditions didn't suit me today.
I've just been.
Sections were bang on, but conditions just caught me out a couple of times. So
I've just been speaking to Jordan Potter. He was saying to me.
yeah.
So what do you reckon, scores wise? Are we?
I think anybody who's below 20 is
On
in
any
winners. On any route, yeah.
Must have jumped 40 odd. I reckon.
Well, that's just
And
in
I
fives. That's just in fives,
Yeah.
in fact.
So anybody on 20.
Yeah, I think anybody on
good
20
cleans,
will
haven't
be
they, up
good, yeah.
there?
I think none has spent more time laid up floor today than he has done laid in bed last night.
I'm not watching an England game tonight, I fall asleep. Either that's watching quick football or tiredness.
Leon's here. Leon hasn't been riding well. Oh, Paul's in his way. It's a tactic. He's fuming. He's absolutely fuming.
They're going up with front wheel, up, and then they lift
I
it
can't. Thing is, that won't show it justice, but that is like ridiculously hard. You're going across a slimy bank to then. Is this lad on the same course?
Yeah.
Oh, 1 minute. We'll see how this lad does it.
I've lost the ball.
Nice.
Lovely.
That 125.
Yeah.
Decent ride. Look at Leon. He's fuming.
That one I not to do it, I did it.
Right, Tom.
Leon just said, well, he's going to clean it because he's been riding it since he's been a little kid.
Just, Dave,
I'll check if we send back
ask
the car.
him. Dave, just put it to Tom and ask him how old are you, Leon?
I'm 31. Been riding 2 years. Get that in.
31. Ignore that 2 year
How old are
bit.
you, Tom?
15 and just smoked him up a section. How you get on, pal? All right.
Yeah, good. Slippy, so a couple of mistakes.
How many do you reckon you're on, Marks?
13.
That's good.
On average, a 20 on a red route is going to be a good score, isn't it? Because Tommy's top of his game.
And what are you riding these days, Tom? Are you riding any like nationals or out?
Yeah, I do a few. Well, I try and get around nationals, but when they're in like Scotland and that, we don't bother. But
Your dad's too tight with field step, yeah?
yeah,
Just trying to get to a new bike, and you've seen it brand new 2022.
Has it?
yeah,
Well, your dad's got a new one.
yeah, he's treated himself.
What year's your bike?
He needs one. He hasn't had a new bike for a few years.
Oh, he's been well trained. He's been well trained.
Said it's my fault for having to go on this. Stuart
what
blamed
to
me
say?
for having to go on this. 2022.
What's your dad called?
Stuart.
Stuart! Why are you buying your send new bikes that lads on an older one? Tony Eve, if you didn't know, with his little stick on his helmet. How are we getting on, Tone?
Said 2.5, saying that on the board.
To be fair, I started talking about this over there, but then someone else got it away. But other week, Tony helped me out because I had no linkage bearings. I was going to ride down Wales last week, as you saw, and Tony sorted me out, brought them home for me. Top man, thank you, Tony, appreciate that. So, guys at Cameo rang them up. Next day, boom, they were there. So Tony's got 2 5s. Leon's in front of him, he's crying still. All good fun, it's so slippy today. I can't tell you how greasy this is. Paul's still got his Stevie Wonder glasses on.
Yeah.
Playing piano. Here's the piano.
That's new. Bobby's coming out. I haven't seen him.
Oh, Paul's got a good eye. Got he's on Grandad duty.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Paul. Anyway, I haven't seen you since. Well done, mate. You'll need it. You better stop buying shiny parts for your bike now.
No, there was a little Ossip for sale the other day yesterday. I took a picture of it.
He says, before you go, come and have a look at my new pressure washer. Look at him, he's in his element.
Oh, yeah. No, I've had them a while. I've had about 10 pairs of boots. Don't give me fucking that new tyre didn't give me any grip today either. Oh, new bike, but tyre's decent.
Paul's the only bloke I know that has 19 pair of trial boots.
Don't ever advertise anybody on Facebook because I'll buy them.
Don't matter what size either. He'll buy size 4s, he'll buy size 12s, he'll have any of them. Don't matter. We've had another victim of the trial who's starting to rain. Oh, is it rain now? Oh, that's it. Daz, his injury, man down.
Darren Mott.
Come on, Daz, what you done?
Come off on rocks.
Not again.
Come off on rocks.
Hey, half of the runners up some one bikes anyway, so that's good. You've got to do it then, runner up. Whoever finishes last.
You better get it out, you better pick it up.
I won't runner up, I finished last.
Yeah, he's not happy.
It's better than the road that never started at all.
Yeah, Chris is always giving Daz a bit of grief because he don't trial.
That's not a trial. Yeah, you don't want that.
He will do.
When you practice it.
He will do in time, but
I can't afford it to make it 400.
he keeps falling off. What you done to the bike when you fell off?
Levers, front caliper. Don't, it's bringing back so many memories.
He's got what is it called? PTSD when you have, what is it? PTSD is it? When you have stress after something? Yeah. That's what he's got because he's fell off his bike and his legs knackered. Yeah, he's not bothered about legs. He's broke his leg, but it's his lever he's bothered about, so. It is. Oh, and away we go. Oh, it's freezing. Oh, and there's a massive hill to go up and all. Why did I come down the hill? Well, we didn't get a chance to film an ending yesterday because my battery ran out on my GoPro. Yeah, massive thanks to Barnsley Club. As always, I think any club that puts trials on or whatever, they deserve a thanks. It's not an easy task. I know people setting sections out and stuff. It takes a long time to do, especially when weather's bad like that. It's not easy, and you're never going to please everybody. But I think Barnsley did a really good job yesterday. It was nice speaking to some new people, some new faces. Got my Scott trial hat on, than Oz. But yeah, always a good laugh to catch up with lads down there. And yeah, just a quick one actually, a quick update. Loads of people have been asking about what happened, well not what happened, but if Jordan's alright after he injured himself last week. So I actually with him a few days ago. He's alright, he's in absolute agony, poor sod. His leg's killing, it's in a brace. He's had an MRI scan, he's waiting now for the results. He should hear back anytime soon regarding what chainsaw they're going to use to cut his leg off. But yeah, he's in agony with it. Yeah, one of them things, innit? But yeah, he's alright. So thanks for people for asking about that. I'm sure he appreciates it because he told me he read comments. I can't even speak today. He read comments other day. So yeah, mint. Yeah, until next time, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you could share it, like it, subscribe it. I'm not sure all lingo that they use. I watch enough vlogs, but yeah, I'm not really sure what they say. But yeah, if you can share it, it's a massive help. And yeah, tag your trials mates in it, and hopefully over Christmas we'll get out for a few more. You know, it's freezing, but best weather for trials in a bit.